Hi everybody, I'm here with my beautiful little Laurel, and we are going to participate very late in last week's theme Thursday, which was elephants and shades of gray. So we got this little outfit on her here that is a pink and white striped top that has these ruffles along the bottom, little ruffled flutter sleeves, and on it is a gray elephant with white spots, and he's blowing flowers out his trunk. And the little diaper cover, or knickers as they say in England, that are the same color gray with white dots as the elephant on the shirt. And it comes with a little pink bow. So I'm going to be putting this on Laurel, and got some stuff there. And let me tell you how much I appreciate all of the prayers and the positive thoughts and wishes sent our way while we were expecting Hurricane Laurel. At one time there were two of them. It was Marco, and then Laura, and that was some pretty scary times. I'll admit that. Hurricanes are never fun. The one good thing about it, though, is that you can prepare for it. It's not like a tornado that comes up and you only have like a minute or 2 minutes to get ready for it. Whereas the hurricane, we had days. And the thing about the hurricanes, though, is that you're never really sure what they're going to do. So with Laura, Marco went eastward, so we didn't have that one. And I think he kind of petered out anyway into a tropical storm, which those can be really bad too. But Laura kept building, and of course we were watching the weather station constantly, and it was going to hit as a category 2, and then they said it may be a 3. Well, then it became a 3, and then they're saying it's going to hit us at a category 4. So my husband, when they upped it to category 4, he said we need to evacuate, we need to get out of here. You know, up to a 3 wasn't so bad, but category 4 he was getting nervous, so he said we should evacuate. So that was Wednesday morning when Laura was supposed to hit Wednesday. So I said okay, and I got up and I started packing, and he was outside finishing up. He had boarded up all the windows, more so than the video I showed you guys. He was just starting when I showed you. They had all the windows boarded up in the whole house, and had all of the tables and chairs put away, all the plants put up, everything taken down from outside. And we were securing the house as much as possible. And so I was getting everything packed, and I was ready to go, and he comes in and said, "I'm staying." And I said, "Well, if you're staying, I'm staying. I'm not leaving, you know." And he's like, "No, I want you to go. You know, I want you safe." And I said, "Well, I want you safe." You know, this was back and forth. And he said, I feel safe here. And I said, "Well, if you feel safe here, then I feel safe here." But he kept encouraging me to go, and he was adamant he was not going. So then I'm at the point of going, okay, do I leave? Do I stay? Do I leave? Do I stay? Okay, I'm staying. And then, you know, we talk a little bit more, and okay, I'm leaving. These little pants have a little double ruffle on the back of them. I forgot to show y'all that. So anyway, we had some friends come by. You got a hair on you, baby. Yeah, and they were staying, and the worst thing about leaving was, you know, leaving my husband here, and then, of course, having to get back. Because, you know, leaving is one thing, but having to get back when there's been a hurricane and there's trees and debris and buildings and stuff all on the roads, you know, sometimes, well, you can't get back for a while. So I was waffling back and forth and back and forth. And finally, and also I didn't really want to be out on the road all by myself in all that evacuation traffic. But ultimately, in the long run, between when I told my son that I was staying and my daughter I was staying, they didn't like that a bit, and they were really, really, really strongly encouraging me to leave, and they're trying to get Bud to leave too. But so in the end, I decided I would leave, and Bud decided he was going to stay. So that was really hard to do, because I thought, you know, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? So I leave. Let's get you snapped up here, little girl. And I'm heading over to Austin, which is 4 hours west of here, which is where my youngest son and his family live. And so while I'm driving over there, of course, I'm still listening to weather and stuff like that. Well, then they said Laura may come in at a category 5. Category 5 is the highest they go. So I was really, really nervous at that point. You know, I've been doing a lot of praying, and so I know everybody does, you know, or people that believe in prayer do, even those that were affected by the storm. You know, you never know why it hits one place and not another. But anyway, so now I'm really nervous. And Wednesday night, I get over to Austin. Of course, I did a video Wednesday night for y'all in the hotel room. And so Wednesday night, I didn't sleep very much. I was waking up all night long and checking the cameras around my house. We have a camera on our driveway, on our front door, and in our living room. And I was checking on Bud and checking on the house and checking outside. And so I would wake up periodically all night long and check. So yeah, that wasn't good sleep. I'm putting these little pink and white socks with a little pink ruffle back on them. So didn't sleep well. And I kept checking the outside cameras, and I could see a lot of rain. But I wasn't picking up on a lot of wind. I guess the wind came through when times I wasn't checking. But what happened in the end was, right before, let's see, Laura came in at a category 4. She hit land at category 4 and then dropped down to a category 2. Once they hit land and they're not getting fed that warm ocean water, they do start to die down a little bit. Here you go, sugar. So, what was I saying? Oh, so we wound up, right before she hit land, which she was originally intended to come straight over us. And at the last minute, she shifts 30 miles to the east and avoids us altogether. So we were really fortunate in that regard. Not so much for Louisiana, Lake Charles, which is about 40, maybe an hour from us. was decimated, and my heart goes out to all of those people in Louisiana who were hit by Hurricane Laura. And my daughter-in-law's grandfather lives in Lake Charles, and he didn't want to leave, and he's an elderly man, but they survived okay. They were all right, thank goodness, thank the Lord. So anyway, I stayed Thursday in Austin because I was hoping to avoid a lot of traffic coming back. Because I figured most people, since the storm was over, would be headed back on Thursday. So I stayed another day, and I came back on Friday. And the usual 4-hour trip actually took me 6.5 hours. So yeah, there was a lot of traffic coming back Friday, but probably not as much as there was on Thursday, so I'm glad I stayed another day. You want your little puppet? You want your little puppet? He's a little elephant puppet. He's a little elephant puppet. So yeah, 4 hours turned to 6.5, and it was raining, and the traffic was horrendous. Get you, get you, get you. Get you, get you, get you. But now everything's put back in order. Windows are unboarded, all the furniture's back out, all the plants are back out. And so yeah, that was our little experience. But I can't thank you all enough so much for all your prayers and well wishes, and for thinking of me and all of us over here on the Gulf Coast. There's so many, especially there's a lot in Louisiana. So I'm praying all of those people there are all right. So here is my little Laurel, and she is wearing her little elephant dress with a gray elephant. She has her little elephant puppet on her hand, and she is laying her head on this little gray and pink elephant pillow, and she has these gray elephants on her blanket right here, and has gray zebras and stuff on it. And then sitting up here, see if I can pull you up a little bit, is her big elephant sitting right beside her. Yeah, thought this was a little looser. There we go. Yeah, so there's her big old elephant. And I was looking for her little jellycat elephant, Smudge, but I can't find him anywhere. So I don't know where he went. So this is my very, very late contribution to Theme Thursday. I'm praying everyone is safe from Laura. I'm glad that experience is over. We have 3 more hurricanes brewing up in the Gulf, but we're just not even going to pay attention to those right now. I just don't have the energy. So my husband's outside mowing. In case you hear that noise, I apologize for that. So here we are. Thank you to Suzanne or Suzanne's Babies for keeping y'all posted on my behalf. I do appreciate that so much, Teddy. And we'll be seeing y'all again very soon. Who knows, maybe in tomorrow. All right, I love you all. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.